Yo, what's up guys? What is going on everybody over on the Simply Viral channel? Welcome back to another video. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Today we are jumping back into the world of Fortnite to take a look at the Season 6 Week 4 challenges. As I'm sure you guys know, every single week the challenges do leak early, and we bring you guys a video letting you know what the challenges are and letting you guys know how to complete them as fast and as quickly as possible. But before we go ahead and get into that, if you guys are brand new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe with your channel notifications turned on. That way, every single time we upload a new video, you will get a message letting you know we've gone live with a brand new upload, so you can be the first person to watch, like, and comment on each and every new post. While you guys are at it, be sure to comment down below "I subscribed" or hashtag notification squad for your chance to be featured in our video shoutout, where you guys actually get your name and comment on screen for everyone else watching to see. And last but not least, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big old thumbs up, slap that like button, it would be much appreciated. Now without further ado, let's go ahead, let's jump in and take a look at the Season 6 Week 4 challenges for Fortnite Battle Royale. Now, just like every other week, we have 3 free challenges and 4 Battle Pass challenges for a total of 7 weekly challenges here for Week 4. Starting us off here with the free challenges, our first one is going to be worth 5 battle stars, and it is to dance with others to raise the disco ball near Loot Lake. Now this is actually a challenge that we've seen in the past, I believe back in Season 5, where in the factories by Loot Lake there is one building in specific where the 4 corners are little dance floors, and there is a disco ball in the center on a pole that can go up and down, and in order to raise the disco ball you need 4 players dancing in the 4 corners until the disco ball has reached the top of the pole, where you actually complete the challenge. Now because we've seen this challenge already and it was in a different season, I'm not sure if this challenge is a placeholder or not, so we're just gonna have to wait and see. If you guys didn't know, because these challenges do leak early, there is a chance that 1 or 2 of them might change, but normally the in-game files are correct, but you always want to double check the in-game challenges once they release to make sure everything stayed the same. Our next challenge, our next free challenge at least, is going to be search an ammo box in different named locations, and you're going to need to do that 7 times, thus in 7 different locations for a total of 5 battle stars here. This one is pretty easy. Obviously you just got to search ammo boxes in named locations. Retail Row of course has a ton, and honestly any named location in the game is going to have quite a few spawns for ammo boxes, since they're not super important and pretty common finds in game. Then our final free challenge this week, guys, is our first hard challenge of the week, so it'll be worth 10 battle stars or 1000 XP if you have your battle pass maxed out. And this challenge is to deal damage to opponents in a single match. You're gonna need to deal 1000 damage in one match to opponents. Now, that might sound like a lot, but really that's not too bad. That's actually only 5 kills if every single person you run into has full shield and full health. Not to mention, if you do run into somebody and they end up healing in the gunfight, that's also going to count towards it, so you might end up doing maybe 250 or 300 damage just to one opponent, and that's nearly 1/3 of that challenge complete. So it says it's a hard challenge, but really it is quite doable. Now we move on to our 4 battle pass challenges, the first of which is going to be a staged challenge. It's going to be land at Greasy Grove, and that'll be worth 1 battle star, and then chances are we're going to have to land somewhere else, maybe Tilted Towers, maybe Retail Row. Unfortunately, with the leaked challenges, we're only able to see the first stage of each challenge, so stage 2, stage 3, maybe even stages 4 and 5 are unknown until you actually complete the first stage in game. But this is honestly a super easy challenge. All you have to do is land at Greasy Grove. You don't have to get any kills, you don't have to eliminate anybody, find any chests or anything, you just have to land there, so it should be a pretty easy one to complete. Our next one here is also a staged challenge. This one says dance on top of a clock tower. This will be worth 1 battle star as well, so chances are we're going to have to dance around different objects or dance on top of different objects around the map in various locations. So maybe it's the clock tower in Tilted Towers, and then we have to dance on something else in Snobby Shores or something else in Pleasant Park. Like I said, with the stage challenges, we're not able to see the upcoming stages, so unfortunately we only know the tier 1 of the stage for right now. Then moving on, we've got our second hard challenge of the week. This one is going to be to complete timed trials. We did actually see some timed trials last week, so maybe we're going to see some new ones this week as well. I don't know about you guys, but these ones are kind of actually tricky to complete in-game depending on where the timed trials actually are. Some of them do require a lot of verticality, so you have to build up a lot, and sometimes they're even harder if they're in high intensity, high action locations. Maybe they're close to Tilted Towers or Loot Lake or wherever the cube and the cube islands may be. People are always trying to shoot you down and actually kill you while you're completing the time trials, so they can actually be a little bit tricky, but unfortunately we don't actually know where the locations are for these timed trials yet. But stay tuned. I'm sure once the challenges do drop, people post different maps and different cheat sheets to all of the weekly challenges every single week. And then our final challenge here for week 4 of season 6 is our third and final hard classified challenge, so that'll be worth another 10 battle stars or 1000 XP, and this one is to eliminate opponents near any of the corrupted areas. Of course, we've got 7 corrupted areas around the map. You need to eliminate 3 opponents near, I don't know what near classifies as, maybe that's within 50 feet of a corrupted area or 100 feet, we're not too sure, but near any of the corrupted areas. You can actually do that in one game. Honestly, if you do land at one of the corrupted areas and there's a lot of people there, aka more than 3 or at least 3, you're going to be able to eliminate all those guys and complete this challenge in one game. I assume this challenge will be particularly easy if you do land wherever the cube island is currently corrupting or above, because then it's going to have a lot of action. A lot of people are going to be going to the cube island and the floating island to try and loot that and visit there, and I would assume that being on top of the island, if it is above a corrupted area, would count as being near the corrupted area, thus earning you some kills for the challenge. And there we have it. Those are the 7 challenges for week 4 of season 6, but we are not done yet, guys. Just like every other week when the leaked challenges come out, we like to give you guys the rundown of how to complete these challenges the easiest and the fastest. So let's go ahead, let's get into the breakdown. Dancing with others to raise the disco ball near Loot Lake. This is absolutely going to be the easiest in squads because there are 4 corners of this building and 4 different platforms you need to dance on. So if you hop into squads at Loot Lake, you should be able to knock out this challenge pretty easy. But if you don't have a squad to rock with, try 50 versus 50, or maybe even solo squad with your mic in and do autofill, and maybe you'll find some other players looking to complete this challenge as well. But really, this one is not too bad. Searching an ammo box in different named locations, once again a pretty easy challenge because ammo boxes do spawn literally everywhere. Like I said, Retail Row has a ton, Tilted has a ton, a bunch of the houses in Pleasant Park have them, same thing with Salty Springs. There are ammo boxes literally everywhere, so once again a pretty easy challenge here. Dealing damage to opponents in a single match, I think this would definitely be easiest in 50 versus 50 or whatever our major LTM is this week, because you have the opportunity to get a lot of kills, especially if you're on downed opponents. If you do knock somebody, or even if your teammate knocks somebody and you deal some damage while they're downed, that is going to count towards this challenge. So maybe you have really good teammates in 50 versus 50 and they knock a bunch of people, you can just go around eliminating these knocked enemies and complete this challenge. You don't even have to get any of the actual kills. You just need to deal damage to an opponent, whether they're standing, whether they're knocked, it does not matter. Landing at Greasy Grove in these stage challenges are going to be super easy as well, because all you have to do is land at these locations. It doesn't require you to search chests, it doesn't require you to get kills. All you have to do is physically place your feet in whatever the location is, of course the first one being at Greasy Grove. The next challenge here, dancing on top of a clock tower, once again a pretty easy one, whatever these stage locations are, whether it's a clock tower or a bus or whatever this object that we have to dance on might be. All you have to do is dance on it. Doesn't require you to open any chests. Once again, you don't have to kill anybody near it, you just gotta dance on it. So once again, a very easy challenge there. Honestly, the challenges this week so far have not been too difficult. Then completing the time trials, you're gonna want to find that cheat sheet of where exactly the time trials are located, but normally with these you don't complete them on your first attempt. You do have to learn the course. Some are easier than others, but there are typically a couple at least that are more difficult, and they do take some time to actually learn the angles and learn the different route you're gonna have to take to complete it. And then finally, eliminating opponents near any of the corrupted areas. Like I mentioned earlier, I think this will be easiest if you do go to wherever the cube island, the floating island is, if it's above a corrupted area at the time, because that's going to be the corrupted area with the most traffic and the most players around it. Thus, that place will be the best opportunity to get the most amount of kills and probably complete your challenge in just one match. And there you guys have it. Those are the week 4 challenges for season 6 here in Fortnite Battle Royale, and how to complete them in the easiest and fastest ways. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big old thumbs up, slap that like button, and if you guys are brand new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe with your channel notifications turned on. That way you never miss another upload. Once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and we'll see you on the battle bus. Peace out.